just as you, as the list on the blackboard here, it's about the philosophy idea of one Asia community. Yeah, it's just like a circle. Yeah. Now, we need to break the walls between peoples. Yeah, and try to share each other's culture in order to make up harmonious world. In order to make this idea come true, actually there are many ways to make this idea come true. Just like adapting the literary works in different culture contexts. Okay, in the following, 2 examples will be given to illustrate it. The first example is about the Mulan. Yeah? Actually, I want to make a comparison about the Chinese classical ballads of Mulan and Disney film Mulan. Hua Mulan is very known in every household in China. Everyone knows Hua Mulan. Okay, and actually, she is a legendary woman warrior from Chinese ancient history. And this story first is described in the Ballad of Mulan. And we know Mulan disguised as a man, yeah? And he took his father's place and went to the battlefield to fight, yeah? To fight. And she, when she enlisted in army, she is already skilled in fighting. And she learned how to do a martial arts and sword fighting and the archery. And after 12 years of fighting, the armies returned, and the warriors were rewarded. And Mulan is given a very high position, official position. But she refused it, and she just asked for a swift horse for carrying her back home. There's one verse in the ballad. This verse is very famous. Yeah, it's well known. In Chinese, it's 阿爷无大儿，木兰无长兄，愿为市鞍马，从此替爷征。It means that father, 阿爷 stands for father. Father has no grown-up son. And Mulan has no elder brother. So I want to buy a saddle and a horse and serve in army in father's place. Ballad of Mulan is so popular and so classical. So Disney company chose it and made it an animated film in the year of 1998, a long time ago. Yeah. Okay. And Disney story is based on the ancient Chinese ballad, but they created a new image. Yeah. Of the character Mulan, in order to attract more audience from the different parts of the world. So the prototype of Mulan was given new meanings. Yeah, maybe you can just try to think what the new diverse colors is given to Mulan in Disney film. Yeah, okay. And the animated film of Mulan achieved a huge success, and it earned a lot of money. It's $300 million in 1 year. The point needs to be paid attention. Yeah. Okay. In Disney's Mulan says that maybe I didn't go for my father. Maybe what I really wanted was to prove I could do things right. So when I looked in the mirror, I'd see someone worse well. So maybe you can just try to think, what's the difference between Chinese ballads of Mulan and the Disney American film?
Well, yes. She is like showing that she herself is valid and not is like a duty with her family to serve.
Yes, yeah, right. Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, it's value for young kids is like was removed and just been like to prove herself as one person or just a single family.
Yeah.
So this is part of it.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I think it's more about removing the sense of filial piety, but destroying it completely. Because it's not only about I don't fulfill my duty for myself, but she actually spends half the film running from her duties into her family.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So,
one thing maybe I can say, there is an author called Hofstede, and he makes the difference between collectivist societies like Chinese and individualistic societies. So you see, this shows very clearly that for the Americans, the collectivism of filial piety doesn't work. She has to be an individual.
okay. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's the difference. From the graphs here, can you tell which one stands for the America, and which maybe the best, yeah, and which part stands for the China, the East? Which part? Okay, this part is okay, China, yeah. So that's the big difference, yeah. Collectiveness and individualism. In this field, and this thing enhance more like individual characteristics, yeah. Okay. As a brain now, the image of Mulan is as a brain independent figure, yeah. Okay. And thus addressing a Western audience, yeah, in according with contemporary feminist values, yeah. Okay. I think this thought is more popular, is more attractive in interbanks, I think. Okay, let's see. This picture is about one research. This research is about the overseas recognition of Chinese discourse, Chinese works. And the report is issued this February. And see, these are the 10 words of the Chinese discourse in overseas. And the first one is Kung Fu. Yeah, the first one is Kung Fu. And Kung Fu ranks the first place. I think so. I guess Kung Fu is more popular here. Can you guess what is the second one? Do you recognize it? It's Yin Yang. Do you know Yin Yang? Yin Yang. Yeah. Okay. DreamWorks. Yeah. Okay. Kung Fu Panda is an animated action comedy. Yeah. And it is produced by DreamWorks animation. Kung Fu Panda presents a combination of traditional Chinese cultural factors. Just like Asun said here, especially Chinese Tao philosophy, as imposed by ancient Chinese philosopher, we call it Lao Tzu. The essence of the way, Tao, is translated as the way. As Tao is translated, can be seen in the movie, in the character of the panda, in his aspiration to become a Kung Fu master. Okay, and Paul practiced martial arts relentlessly and experienced various failures. But he did not stop him. He just tried his best, and finally he saved the lives of his hometown's relatives. Just as we say that, as in Mulan film, a single hero, or heroine are responsible for saving a group of people, a community, a nation, or even the entire planet. So the individual I is once more highlighted. In the Panda, Kung Fu Panda. The character of Poe brings to mind many aspects of the culture of the United States. His dreaming nature and his pursuit of personal freedom and heroic values. In Mulan and in Kung Fu Panda, the Chinese story is adapted to the new culture setting. And combining the strength of Chinese culture. We can see that Mulan and Kung Fu Panda do not simply belong to China. Do not only belong to Chinese culture. So they have become examples of cross-cultural phenomena. In illustrating a mixture of sometimes opposing ideas, combining old traditions and new interpretations from both East and West, a combination. Breaking the walls between peoples and share each other's culture, then a harmonious world will become. Will come too. Okay.